Welcome, welcome. You see that button lit up in red that says live? You're watching a live in action. If you do not see it lit up, you would be watching replay, and that is completely okay. Keep watching. And so, yes, thought I'd come live and do a morning coffee stream with y'all. Just a chit chat stream. I haven't done one of these in a minute. Sitting outside is such a beautiful, breezy day. K-pop, Demon Hunters, Addict said hi. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to thumbs up the stream as y'all come in. Make sure to thumbs up the stream. Welcome, welcome. Let us know where you're visiting from. If you have YouTube channels, feel free to drop your link. If you don't know how, let us know. We will help drop your channel link. So we're in a Pacific time zone, y'all, and it's a little after almost 9 a.m. here in my area. We're out in California. Where are you visiting from? K-pop, Demon Hunters, edits. And how are you doing? But yeah. Okay. So yes, we'll give it just another minute or two, and then we'll just kind of go over. We're just going to be chit-chatting. Super nice out, breezy today. Breezy weather today. Well, hello and welcome. We are Crystal's Daily Dose of Joy. My name is Crystal. We're a variety channel. We upload consistently. And yeah, we upload a little bit of everything. Hauls, cleaning, vlogs, chit-chats, planners. If that's your cup of tea, then come on in and say hello. I always like to know where you're visiting from and how your weather is. It's just a good conversation starter. And yes, let us know if you do have channels. Yes, we also do videos like this. And come on in and say hi. This is going to be a chit-chat stream. You can ask questions. I can answer questions. And yeah, just going to chit-chat. People can grow. Make sure to thumbs up the stream. Preaching and fishing. Hi, welcome, welcome. Thumbs up in the stream helps us. I did find out, y'all, a lot of y'all, I asked a few times in some of my recent lives what the rubies were. The rubies are gifts. So the gifts do turn into revenue. We are a monetized channel. There's 4 different monthly memberships. If you would like to become monthly members, it's not a have-to-do thing. And there's gifts here on the lives. Hey, Joyce. Welcome, welcome. Can we thumbs up the stream? We have 11 people watching and 0 likes. Please do thumbs up the stream. Join us. Say good morning. Still having coffee. I just drank Folgers, y'all. I'm doing that peppermint mocha creamer. Thank you for the like. Yes, I do. Most definitely I do know Jesus as my Lord. Yes, I do. Definitely do. I go to a church here in Atwater that's called New Life Community Church. I was rebaptized Sunday, kind of renewing my faith because I just don't remember a lot of it from my childhood. And yes, I definitely believe in Jesus. And so anybody here, because we do get sometimes comments that are not always respectful. We are a Christian channel, so do please keep the stream respectful. Make sure to thumbs us up. Let us know where you're visiting from, though. Y'all, we are so appreciative for your support. That's amazing. Thank you. I assume you're a Christian channel, too? Christian, by the name of your preaching and fishing. That's neat. Fortnite fan 101, hey, make sure to say hey, let us know where you're visiting from and how your weather is. Our weather is going to be in the mid-90s, but it's actually really breezy out right now. And we're in a Pacific time zone. So, yeah. Joyce, how's your morning going? Joyce is my stepmom. Y'all, she's here in blue. Make sure you do say hello with each other. Feel like you can comment and connect with each other if you would like to here on the platform. So, yeah. I just figured today would be a good time to do just a chit chat stream instead of cleaning or anything like that. I try to switch it up. Yeah, I'm just finishing up my coffee. I'm in the east. Guess where I'm at? I am not sure. I am not sure, so I don't want to even try to guess. Oh, you're at Renee's. Tell Renee I said hello, hello, hello. And we love her. Renee's my sister, y'all. But yeah, I'm so glad I figured out what that whole Ruby things is. The Rubies gifts, and that turns into revenue is what it was telling me. Tennessee is nice today. That's nice. I have a brother that lives out in, I think he still lives out in Newport, Tennessee. Been out there a few years now. 15 people watching and 2 likes. Come on, y'all. Thumbs us up. Thumbs us up. So yeah, just a couple things like today. Not too much. I got to pull my trash cans back when they take the trash. They pick up the trash today. Got some cleaning to do. Then we'll walk Jade later. Let's move that one. Hey, Warshy and Coffee. It does got done raining in Enterprise. It's now nice and sunny now. Oh, that's nice. Rain's always nice. Okay, I removed one comment, y'all. Sorry about that. So it's good. How was yours, Warshy and Coffee? Now my hair looks crazy. I took a shower late in the evening yesterday, and it just gets all poofy after I brush it. So, but yeah, I just wanted to sit outside. Mason lost his little headphones. I need to find the other one. I told him, I was like, I ain't getting no more. That's it, no more. You know. So I was like, I'll sit outside and record so he can still do his little gaming. So I'm doing coffee. Mine's probably cold. Not too cold, but I know I seen the photos and I commented, the beach looks so pretty. I actually went down to the river from one of our church fams. That's where I was baptized on Sunday, and it was so nice, but I was so nervous about getting in the river because I'm not really a water person. Like I'm not like a fish. I used to love the water as a kid, but I don't particularly want to be in it. And hell, then, now this day and age, and laugh out loud. It was fine once I got in there, but I was scared. Yeah. So I put photos over on my Instagram or my Facebook for anybody that's there. Follow me on those platforms. It was cold at first, but once you got dipped completely under, like you didn't even realize it was cold. When you got about waist up, you're like, I told Pastor John, I was like, it's colder than what it feels. He's like, it's not that bad. Squishy Puppy YouTube. Hi, hello. Let us know if you're new, and if you do YouTube videos, the more and more you come to the stream, I will give you ranches, and you can drop your own channel links. Y'all, I will be saying this more frequently in the stream because I did have a few. There's only been like one. One was the loved one. There was a few other. My channel is not here begging. When you support our channel, it's much appreciated, but you don't have to. But I always say there's monthly memberships and gifts, and super thanks is one of those that's on the shorts or the videos. And it is optional, it's not a have-to-do thing. I've had some people, and I don't call nobody out, tell me, oh, don't beg and this and that, and I shouldn't be to be doing videos. But I'm just here being me, For some of you are not familiar, I've been doing YouTube for about 10 years. So I started like at the end of 2014. Then we're almost into 2026. On and off. I've done videos a long time. Way before I was ever a monetized channel. I got to do some cleaning. And then probably won't do a whole lot else. Walk Jade. And then there's a thing through Original Center for Mason that he's going to start doing some music lessons. I need to reach out to her. How do you set up a member system if you don't mind? You just, my monthly memberships is in the description box. If you click the down arrow, there's 4 different levels: level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. And you click on it. There's a link. You click on it, and it will open up the link, and you just join. You hit the join, and you pay a monthly subscription every month to be a part of the channel. You don't have to do that, but it is an optional thing. That's what keeps it going. Yeah. So it's just a monthly membership. They're kind of hard to explain. Gifts is something you do strictly in the live streams. It's like different emoji type stickers and ways you can support the channel and different dollar amounts. Super thanks you can do on shorts and any videos. And monthly memberships is a subscription you pay every month to become members of someone's channel. There are perks with those, like shout outs, early access to videos, preaching and fishing. There are tons of different things that you get when joining. Oh, how do you set up one for your channel? You have to be a monetized channel first. And then once you're monetized, YouTube will open that up for you. And then you go through the verification. You have to go through verification steps. There's 4 different verification steps it requires. Typically, you got to build those watch hours and get enough subscribers to do it. Yeah. You're welcome. It took me a long time. It was not an overnight thing. And I've just decided, I kind of let, back when that was said, get to me a little bit. I was talking to my stepmom about it, but I finally just realized it, that, because I don't ever want any way y'all support me. If you're just here viewing my video, that's support to me, And I do mention things, probably, I repeat myself. I know I'm guilty of that, but I mention things because I do try to bring content and I do share. But we definitely always let people know, it's not a have to do thing. So, yeah. Yeah, and Mason's, I think drums was one he picked, and the other one was I don't know the name of it's a little thing that goes back and forth you can make sound on with your mouth. The little bitty silver thing, whatever that's called. Laugh out loud, washing coffee, because I'm not good with music. I can't think of the name of it. So for anybody that ever is curious or waiting to be monetized or wanting to be monetized, mostly YouTube requires you build your watch hours, and you got to have at least 1,000 subscribers. Typically, you don't have to be at 4,000 watch hours, because I'm not. When they start adding like super thanks gifts and monthly memberships, and it's not a have to do thing. It's a way of supporting someone's channel. Every state's different. It's required a certain threshold amount for each of us. Listen, don't quit streaming today. Quit tomorrow. And if you can keep quitting tomorrow, then you will succeed. Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah. No, I'm not going to quit. I've always been here. I love doing what I do. It's a hobby for me. It's an outlet. Oh, getting a bunny. That's cute, Washi and Coffee. Aw, bunnies are sweet and cute. She'll love it. Aw. When they want something, they let you know, too. But don't ever quit at anything unless it's a bad choice or a wrong choice. If you have goals in life, proceed towards your goals. If you don't see the outcome, if you're not doing as well as you should, that don't mean you give up and quit. That means you persevere. The Bible talks about perseverance and believing in what we don't see, and you have to trust that and know that, because life is short, and you're supposed to live life and do things. What's up, babe? I want to know, too. I want a bunny. Look, that's awesome. So, yeah, bunnies are cute, y'all. Super cute little animals. That's sweet though. She's wanting a bunny. It's like Mason. He's got this new thing for these plushies. It was the Meows, and now it's these BDF. I don't know. It's some kind of gaming plushie he gets. There's like pencil and eraser and sun and number and stars and all these different weird characters. And he's got Leafy. He's got Flower. He's got Toast. There's a bunch of them he has. Yeah, bless her heart. She loves animals, though. That's a sweet thing. She has a passion for animals. And I imagine, but they're both precious, you know. You know, it's always interesting to watch kids take care of stuff on their own. You know, see how they do with like keeping their own room clean and their bed made or having a pet. Thank you for the 7 likes and the 3 people here. Welcome, welcome. But anybody curious, because I know the one asked me, our membership link, because I can't drop it when I'm on the phone, is in the description box below. And you just click that down arrow. And this is just a chit-chat stream. Coffee stream is what I called it. Morning coffee stream, because I am still having coffee. My husband done my son's swing again right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Her room is a mess, but she takes good care of animals. I can't complain. Laugh out loud. That's fine too, you know. Once they hit a certain age, like Mason cleans up behind himself, and I make him stay organized. But I mean, if he makes a mess in there and I don't feel like getting to it, which he cleans and I go behind him if there's things I want a certain way, then, you know, he just pulls his door shut. Most of the time we leave his door shut during the day because it helps keep the trailer cooled off. Gina, hello, Crystal. I was just passing by and found your live and hit the like button for you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, y'all. But yeah, it's much appreciated. Joyce, are you still here with us? I know Joyce was on the stream for a minute. She's visiting Renee, my sister. Everybody say hey to each other. Feel free to connect with each other. She said hello, Warshi. I need to dye my hair again, y'all. I said I was going to let it go gray. I don't know if I will or won't. Oh, okay. I was just checking. If you're busy, Joyce, and you can't watch, that's completely okay. But yeah, we don't got a lot planned for today. We take Mason down to youth group yesterday. He does youth group with our church on Tuesday nights. And that's from 6 to 7:30. And then we did dinner. My husband wasn't feeling the best, so he laid down shortly after dinner. And then, yeah, I watched a little bit of TV. Cocaine McGrutter. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing the channel wrong or your name wrong. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome. I encountered a mountain lion in the woods, and it was making sounds like a woman screaming in the woods. I got scared. Oh, my goodness. I would definitely be scared if I seen a lion. Oh, be careful. I think a lot of times when they're looking for their food and they're going to eat, they probably make sounds because they, especially wildlife that's outdoor, not indoors, they're like prey. And so when they're on a hunt for food, I don't know for sure, but from some of the documentaries and different things I've seen on TV, it seems like they would probably have a roaring or kind of a loud sound, especially when they're hunting. Not all of them, but some of them I feel like would. Oh yeah, that is scary. Like I'd be panicked. I don't think I'd want to go be in the woods. I think I'd lock myself up inside or something. Okay, Joyce. Thank you for the 8 likes and 3 people watching. I think a lot of times they're looking for their food and they're going to eat. They probably make sounds because I bake, especially while out in the outdoors. Yeah, and then that's what I think too when they're hunting. Something about when they're hunting for that food. And there's certain ways. Some of them, like, There was a documentary I watched, and it's been years ago, but these two big old bears, and they were more like playing, but they ended up into like a fight. And then one bear was trying to kill the other bear, and I couldn't watch it. It started getting gory. I was like, I got to turn it, you know. And they have all kinds of crazy sounds and stuff. She said she's glad you're safe. I said, saw the mountain now. Oh, yeah. I don't think I could do bears. I guess too, you know, I feel like we should have respect for animals though, because it is part of God's creation. I mean, animals were created before we were. And, you know, sometimes they don't really want to mess with nobody unless you're up in their space. I mean, I don't know how real or actual fact I am on that, but really I think they just want to be left alone. That's what I get. Never followed any sounds coming from the woods. Okay, that's good. You don't want to. Some people will. You got like a lot, like in my first marriage, you know, my ex loved hunting. His dad did, and there's a lot of people big into hunting and stuff like that. But there's some people that love just being out in the woods. There's this one movie my mom likes to watch. It's called Backcountry. And this couple goes on a camping trip. They go out in the woods. And the guy, like, hit the bottom part of his toe when it bleeds. And he lays his bloody sock across the tree. Well, the bear picks up on that scent. It ends up killing him. She lives, but she has to fight to get out of the woods alive. It's a good movie, but good gracious. Wildlife just wants to be wildlife. Yeah, I think. I could be wrong about that, but that's what I think. And so. It's not really scary. It can kind of be kind of gory. It's kind of freaky because, like, he was getting ready to propose to her, and she's like, no, just wait. She wasn't thrilled about going camping. He was like the nerdy type person that was so excited about it, and she just thought, oh, he's trying to fit in and be like his friends and stuff, and that bothered her. And they had a really good time until he stumped his toe on a tree, and then the party messed up on was putting that bloody sock across the tree. He should have rinsed that sock out really good in some cold water and stuck it down in his bag. Because animals, especially bigger animals, they have a very, very strong scent. They can smell bloods and stuff like that from miles and miles away. In a sock, yeah. So you can't leave stuff like that, because I mean they're wildlife. They're out in the wild. I mean, that's what they eat is raw meat mostly when they kill. It ain't like they're like us. They're like, oh, let me bake that. Let me fry it in a frying pan. So they know. They have really, really good senses. Wildlife wants to be left alone unless the animal is sick. Yeah. And exactly, Washington Coffee. Most of the time, people get a lot of wildlife gets a lot of bad rep because you'll hear of people getting killed or hurt or scared, and a lot of times they're not really trying to bother you unless you're bothering him. You go walking up into the wild with the bear and you're trying to befriend it, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, I appreciate you, but I'm not like that. I'm not like your petting type bear." And he just wants to be in the wild and be a bear. You know, he's gonna more likely look at you as prey and food, you know. Sorry, my arm's itching a little bit. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Marcus. Welcome. But yes, y'all, I think in general, you know, life is just kind of a gift. We've been blessed. Any of you curious, especially family or friends or just new ones, I have not been scheduled in. They did schedule me in. Haven't scheduled me in for an appointment yet, but they did tell me I have to do the colonoscopy at the beginning part of the year. There is a referral, and there is a waiting list right now. I hadn't heard about the endoscopy. That's where they do the camera down the stomach and esophagus. I've had to just pray about it and not overthink that. it might be a waiting list on that too. Or there's a possibility I have to talk to my doctor. I go back to see her on the 25th of August that they might be doing both, because I think she's telling me when they do the colonoscopy, sometimes they can check the stomach part. I'm not sure. I'm confused, but it'll be okay. Like I told my husband, I'm not going to stress about it. I called probably about a week ago and left a voicemail, and I haven't heard back, so I have to wait. What's my favorite animal? Good question. Washi and Coffee. Oh, my favorite animal. I think I like turtles. I think I'd say a turtle. Probably a turtle. Turtles, or I think dolphins are really pretty. But I have 2 dogs and a cat. I used to not be a cat person at all. My husband grew up with cats. He grew up in a home of 13 cats. But then being around him, by the time we had Mason, I started liking cats. And Mushroom's a little handful. What about your favorite animal? What do you think your favorite one is? What's everybody there? We have a zoo. So the next city over, Merced, and I've showed it. It's called Applegate Park and Zoo. And they have Kiwanis Kiddie Land, which is like a small, teeny tiny, like carnival type thing for rides, and a train that goes around. And short and sweet is they get rescue animals. And there's a turtle there. He's not little. He's a big guy. And they said he's over 200 years old. He doesn't really move a whole lot, but they found him, I think, over by some dumpsters or something, one time. And they get them for different reasons. They have all these really cool rescue animals, like cats and panda bears. Panda bears are really, really pretty. But I also like birds. I think birds are neat. I don't think I have a favorite bird, but I think they're neat to kind of watch. Yeah, he's an old guy. He's been there at the park ever since we've lived here, and even when we were in Merced. They put out one of the helpers at the zoo said they put out mostly lettuce. Lettuce was like his choice of food, and she said he usually would break it up, and then he said he noticed the turtle like something would take his kind of face and nose and rolling it, so they started leaving it in full heads, and he just pulls off pieces from the head of lettuce to eat. But it's a really, really cute zoo. They have all kinds of names. They got like turtle, monkeys. They got one big black bear they've had for a long time down there. They got a cat. The cat wasn't the rescue animal, but the cat somehow slipped up and under the gate and got in and just always hangs out there in the zoo. And so they just feed it and consider it family, because the cat comes around, kind of comes and goes as it pleases. And there's all kinds of little just tiny animals. They have 2 little baby like goats. I like watching birds as well. Hummingbirds are one of my favorites. Yeah, I got a good friend, Elizabeth. Actually, she reached out to me, y'all. She is the one what are we doing? We're freezing up, y'all. Sorry if that's glitching. We might have to restart the stream over. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. But yeah, she likes hummingbirds. Why is my phone doing this? Quit it. There it goes. Can y'all still see me? It's kind of blinking in and out. It's acting crazy. Why does it do that? Cat, stop. A rabbit, they are cute. Can y'all see the blinking, or is it just me? Or is that me just seeing just a white blinking on my phone? Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, yeah, let me start over. Hold on.